Hello people, welcome back to Inventor SSP. It's episode 37 now, and we're going to be working on the amusement park in this episode. Well, let's go over what I've already done. So, I actually extended this bridge that I made the start of, recently. Um, yeah, I based it off of one of Corralis's bridges from Hermitcraft Season 7. But I think it looks pretty good. Under you see some just support structures, and yeah, this pillar was 2 blocks diagonally this way, and then pretty much this half of the bridge was all wrong, and then I had to go and move it back in 2 blocks. That took a while, and then I added it all the way here, and we might extend it more so we can connect up with some highway or something over there. But yeah, I think this turned out pretty cool. And then of course just some markers in the middle lane, or in the middle, so that cars stay on the right lane. And well, I think I'm going to want to do some terraforming here to connect this nicely to the ground, kind of like I did here maybe. But yeah, what we're going to be doing in this episode is actually over here. I cleared out some area that you can see here, and I've gathered some resources that you can see in these shulker boxes, and we're going to be doing, well, a big project that just about every amusement park needs. Alright, so I've actually been building for quite a while, and I've built up the base of this structure. Now, I'm not sure, I might have put what this is in the title, but yeah, if you'd like to take a guess, you can put it in the comments. Well, I guess I'll just keep building. This was mainly just a bunch of smooth stone, some stone brick walls. Anyways, I guess I'll keep building. Alright, even more progress has been done, and now you can really see the shape that it's starting to take. You can probably tell by now that it's a Ferris wheel. And I guess, well, yeah, I still have to do all the carriages, all the stuff in the middle, some support structures to hold it up. I guess, yeah, I'll do that. And I would have made a time lapse of this, but at the moment of recording this, replay mod isn't actually out for 1.17, so I wasn't able to do that. But yeah, I think it's coming along nicely, and I've actually had this design finished for a really long time now. I just haven't really gotten around to building it, but we're making progress on it now. Alright, so I've actually placed in another ring of white concrete there. Or actually 2 rings, there's kind of 2 layers. But now I want to do, oh yeah, and then also these pillars that are going to be holding up the middle so that the whole thing can rotate. It won't actually rotate, but it looks like it could. Now I want to have kind of beams that go out in each direction. I think there'll be about 8 of them in total. I guess I'll build those up now. Alright, so I've been building, and I placed in these beams, which are going to go all the way back to the middle here, and I just did them on this outside ring, and I guess I'll do it on the inside now, and there's actually 16 of them total, not 8, actually 32 if you count the 2 rows that are kind of next to each other. Anyways, I'm making progress. Alright, so I've actually placed in a bunch more concrete. You can see all my leftovers in my inventory, and, well, yeah, you can see we've got this big wheel, but you may notice we are still missing the carriages that you can actually, well, get into and ride to go in the big circle. And we've actually got one of them that I built up here. This is what they're going to look like. I like this design. Of course, they made it in Creative first. It's got a lantern to light everything up. You have a fence gate to get inside, and then I guess you can't really sit down. There's no seats or anything, but you just stand around and then you'll go, but not really, because this is just normal Minecraft. You can't do that stuff. But anyways, I guess I'll start to build up these carriages, cars, whatever you want to call them. And there we go. That should be the whole Ferris wheel done. Let's take a look at it. Wow, that looks pretty cool. Let's go into Spectator, and another small detail that I added was this little, just, I guess, not sure, electric unit, something, just for decoration. And yeah, I think this turned out pretty cool. I like how I used, well, I like these different colors that I used. Yeah, these carriages were actually quite a pain to construct. They took a while. Doesn't look like much, but I had to do it in midair. Stuff was falling down. I had to go down and get it, then fly back up. But I got it all done. And I think what I wanted to do now is do a bit of terraforming just to get everything to line up. You can see there's some gaps under here. Um, yeah, I think I'll just get some of this grass that I mined out to clear it, to clear the area for this. I'll just take some of that grass and do some terraforming. Alright, there we go. I placed a bunch of grass. Actually, I had to mine a little bit more, but you can see it's all nice around this base now. And I'll still want to have like paths and things that go up to here so you can actually get up to this platform, get on and off of these carriages. But yeah, I think this build turned out really cool, and I think it'll be a really good addition to our amusement park. And also, during the build, some pillagers actually spawned, and I just got my boat that I had on me, and I placed it down, and I got 2 of them in, and I was thinking maybe sometime we could actually use them as decoration somehow, because I can break their crossbows by just making a little contraption. Maybe I'll show that sometime. But yeah, I could just break their crossbows, wait for them to, well, I'll just have them repeatedly trying to shoot me, then miss, and then eventually their crossbows will break. And then we could use them for something just as decoration. But for now, we've got ourselves a Ferris wheel, and one thing that I actually did is, I'm not sure if this is really necessary, but I actually lined it up with that entrance over here. So this middle block right here of this roof, it's actually lined up exactly with the center of the Ferris wheel, and I'm not sure if that will really be necessary, but I just thought it's pretty close already. I might as well just line it up. Maybe sometime I might want something to do with that. And one of the comments that I actually had on another video when we worked on the amusement park, I think it was when we did the entrance, it was actually to make a kind of boardwalk, or like an area to walk around on the ocean, just around the edge, and I think that's a really good idea, and we will probably do that. I think around this area would be a really good place to do that. Alright, so I've actually been building. I did some more terraforming, and I guess let's take a look at it. I connected this area down to the landscape, or down to the normal terrain, and you can see I did a pretty nice cliff here. I think this turned out really nice. I went back to my old main storage actually and got a ton of grass and dirt that I realized I had there, and I did some of this. I had some stone that I smelted using cobblestone with our 1728 furnace array, and then I just did a bit more grass here, some rocks just for decoration. Maybe I'll add some leaves and flowers and stuff like I did there eventually. But I think this is pretty nice, and I did have to clear out a few more trees to make room for all this, but I think it turned out well. And then actually some more pillagers spawned, and I captured them, and I trapped them in 2 different boxes here. And actually, a cool thing about pillagers that I feel like most people don't know is if I go down there... Okay. Oops, kind of wanted to just ignore the fact that my health was low, but then I just did that. Yeah, I can also put those back. So if let's see, I'll get a dirt block, and then I don't want them to see me, because if I get in a boat with one of them, look at this, he actually can't hit me. He tries to shoot me, but he actually can't. And this is a really easy way to pacify a pillager. And over time, his crossbow will just break, and it's much easier than having to like have a little contraption where they try to shoot you over a slab or something like that. Yeah, I actually found this out when I was making my iron farm. I had to get 2 pillagers, and this is actually how I pacified them. I found out that they actually can't hit you if you're in a boat with them. So yeah, that's just kind of interesting, and maybe we could use these guys for decoration. I guess, how would I get out? There, okay. and then I'll just fly out. And I still have the pillagers over here by the Ferris wheel. I think, yep, they're in a boat there. I can do something with those eventually as well. But I guess, what should I do next? Alright, so I've built some more. I guess let's take a look what I've done. I did some more just kind of stuff in this area. It's not that much, but I got some more chains and iron bars, and I added a fence here because I'm planning for this side road to be kind of an area where maintenance or workers can go down here, and then there'll be maybe a warehouse kind of area where things like food and just supplies for the amusement park can be delivered. And I'm not sure whether that will be inside or outside yet. If you guys have any suggestions or anything that you want to see or want me to do, just let me know with a comment. So yeah, that's what I want to do. And you can just see simple fence design, some chains, and then some iron bars on top. And I don't think there's anything else. I might want to add a few more trees here on this hill to kind of match this area. Oh yeah, actually, there's 2 more pillagers here. I could get those and put them with our other ones that are in here. But I think, well, actually, that other big thing that I don't know how to do yet is what is going right in this area. Because you go through the portal or you park your car or whatever, you go down these stairs, and then you, like, show them your ticket or whatever so you can get into the park. But I don't know what you should see or what will be after the entrance. I've had some ideas. I tried it out in creative, but none of them just really seemed right. If you guys have any suggestions, it would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, I just don't really know how to do this. I'll clear out like an area and stuff to build something, but I just want something like that looks nice that you're able to see. I was thinking maybe like a town or like a small town with things like bakeries and like restaurants and stuff. That could be interesting, but I'm not sure what style. Maybe it could be like medieval, or it could be modern, or just kind of like small townhouses. I'm not sure what I want it to look like. Or it could just be something like a park area, or even just an area to walk around. I'm not sure what I want to do, but if you guys have any suggestions, I would like to hear those. And then, of course, here's this Ferris wheel that we did. Frame drop there. Not sure what happened. And yeah, this is a pretty cool build. And I might want to add, like, those arms with the tire, or the wheel that is actually spinning the whole thing, because Ferris wheels don't actually spin from the middle here usually. Usually there's, like, kind of another arm, kind of like these pillars there, that kind of go up here, and then it's kind of like just a car wheel that's turning this, and then it'll just kind of push the whole thing around. So I might want to add that sometime. And yeah, then there's also a bridge that I did off camera. This looks pretty cool. I like how it turned out. And with all the andesite that I used, one thing that's actually been really helpful is the fact that I can craft it with diorite and cobblestone, because I had a ton of diorite just from digging that I've done and I've never used it. I can just combine it with cobblestone to make andesite, which is really cool. But yeah, if you guys want, well, main thing is I don't know what to put here. Any suggestions or ideas would be really appreciated. I just thought of something. Maybe we could even have something behind this portal. Not sure what, but maybe. And then also there's this fence on this side. So over on this side, this fence just kind of stops because that kind of goes, this area is inside the park and you don't want people to go in there just without showing your ticket or whatever. And then there's also another one here, and I might extend this straight this way to line up with this bridge somewhere over here, and then this area could just kind of be trees like there are now. Yeah, so those are just some of my ideas, and I have one other build that I've already actually created for this area. It's another pretty common one in amusement parks, and even just in parks in general. I'm not going to say what it is yet, but you guys can guess. But I think that's going to be it for now. Yeah, we did a lot. I know this episode is kind of shorter than usual, but um, I have a lot of stuff to do in creative because I need to plan everything out and just get everything ready before I build it in survival. Um, and I've actually also been looking into upgrading my concrete duper, which would be very cool because my current one, it's okay, but both the nether or both the overworld and Endside could be upgraded. Um, but yeah, also one thing that I would like you to do is go down just below this video and hit the like button. It helps in the algorithm so more people can see it. Hang on, there's a block there that shouldn't be there. Anyways, yeah, it'd be very nice if you could hit the like button. And also, if you haven't already, it would be cool if you subscribed. Just consider it. If you like this content and you want to see more, just subscribe. It'll be good. And, well, I guess with that, have a good day, everyone, and goodbye.